So the issue I'm going to be having with this series is that I don't know how to do short videos, like come and just stop or say what I want to say in 1 minute. I like to take my time to explain the details. And you see that issue of getting something to hook people, get a hook, your first 1 second. I don't know how to do it. So you just have to bear with me because this series is not something that I really want to do, but it is necessary for me to explain the way forward that will be beneficial to both of us. When I say beneficial, I mean the vision that God has placed in my hands is a lot, and if it's going to come to pass, if it's going to happen, we still need people to make it happen. He's going to use people. And the only way I can sell this vision to you is to come like this and explain it in details. So, first of all, let me tell you what God has been asking me to do. For those of you that are already curious, Lord, what's that thing? What's that thing that you couldn't just have done? Okay, let me give you a background story. You remember there was a time when I just started this business. I'm talking about 5 years ago now. I started before 5 years ago, but what I'm talking about now is around 5 years ago. And I decided to start my academy, which is a place where people can come and learn headwear making. And then we had the beginners class, advanced intermediate class. Was it intermediate? Everybody started from scratch actually. So let me just say beginners class. Yes, 3 month course. And then we hired tutors who are, by the way, my colleagues in the industry. I reached out to them, told them what I had in mind. We got a space, furnished it. We had the board, the chairs, materials available for students to buy, tutors are available. But let me tell you something, it did not work out. Yes, it did not work out. And this is because I can go on and on sharing everything that didn't work in details. But what happened at that time was that we were just not ready. It was just about, okay, this is going to be a nice idea. People have fashion schools, people have vocational schools, people have schools where they train people and they graduate them every 3 months, every 6 months. And I can also do that with millinery, which is headwear making. And then we went ahead to invest in that project. And then we graduated a couple of students, but every session had its unique struggle. And it became a lot of stress for me personally because there were times where we may not find or will not find tutors to come and teach. Some other times it could be like the students missing classes, and then when they come back to class, they want the teacher to teach again what they missed. They don't want to take responsibility for their own action. They want the school to take responsibility. Some other time it could be like a structure that we didn't put in place. Sometimes it could be like a rancor between the students and the tutor. Sometimes it could be about payments, people not paying on time. This sentimental thing around women when they want to learn something and they're like, okay, this is the amount that I have now. And they're like, okay, let's just encourage them, okay, pay what you have, blah, 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 and all of that. And then we had to stop training at that time. And then we thought about it that, okay, since we have stopped, let's go back, re-strategize, think about it, go and learn more, go and figure out how to do it better. It's part of those business issues. You can always come back, re-strategize, and all of that. And that was how we stopped that program. And then we went into internship and apprenticeship program. Now, it has always been on my mind to bring the academy back. For like 3 years now, it has been on my mind. I've always wanted to have the academy back because now I think I know a thing or two that I can do better. But guess what? God has been telling me that, yes, I have a dream that I want you to achieve. I want you to bring this academic back, but I don't want you to charge for it. And that, for me, was like the biggest blow that I've ever received in my life. It was like, get thee behind me, Satan. This is the devil. The devil got not, like, what do you? I started questioning God. Though. I started saying, no, it's not possible. I started giving examples of people who are making money through their trainings. Like, this is something that I love to do. I have the skill. I know how to do this. Now I know a little thing about structuring this kind of business, and I'm ready. And he has been telling me since 3 years ago that, yes, I want you to do it, but I don't want you to charge for it. And myself and God have been on that matter for 3 years now, because for every time that I close my eyes and I think about it, I visualize how I want it to be, he keeps telling me that that is not what he wants me to do, meaning that he does not want me to charge for it. And I'm like, it's not possible. Could it work? And I gave my reasons to God, because it's as if when God is talking, I will carry chair and sit down. I will tell him, oh God, sit down, let's have a conversation. Because this thing you are telling me does not make sense. It does not make sense at all. How do you want me to put my hard earned money into a project that is not going to be profitable for me? How? Like, first of all, look around you. Let's look around us. I was telling God, look around us. How wouldn't it look like I want to spoil market for people? Why? Why would I do that? That's one. Number two, I started telling God, people don't value what they don't pay for. When people pay for something, in fact, as a matter of fact, when they pay a lot of money for something, because I already had the price that I want to charge in my mind, I already had a price in my mind to charge. We have come up with the pricing template techniques and everything. That if they pay this amount, they will be serious and they will be able to streamline the number of people that will come in and restrict it to those that are serious alone. And then I started talking about it. I started giving him legit and logical reasons why it is not going to work. And for some reason or the other, every time that we have attempted to do it, it has never worked. It has never worked. If we had the money, we will not get a place, a property. If you get a property, then the money has gone for something else. It was one struggle or the other, one struggle to the other. And I was feeling so bad. Like, I want this, I want this, I want this. And he keeps telling me, I'm not saying that you will not have it. You will have it, but I don't want you to charge for it. For a long time, I thought it was the devil. And I just shut down the idea completely and I did not say anything about it. And that was where the matter was for a long time. This is already 9 minutes. I'm going to share in the next video the next thing. And the reason why I'm able to share this is because I've come to understand that God is God. God is God. And in the next video, I'm going to share with you the reason why I was so adamant. I'm actually coming from somewhere that when God started showing me things, I knew that it was because of where I was coming. And I'm going to share with you how I got to that point that I was arguing with God. How I was just so stubborn and adamant trying to be logical with God, not knowing that God cannot be argued with because he is God. So watch out for my next video.